Hello, we're going to be talking about here composition of functions. And basically, we're going to perform operations. And if it's something like this where it says f plus h, you'll find f of 7 and h of 7 and add them together. Here, we're going to do, this is like f of g of h, meaning, and think about your order of operations. Parentheses, you're going to do this parentheses set first. What's inside it? And this means I need to find g of negative 3 first. So I'm going to come up here. There's g. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do g of negative 3, which will just be 3 times negative 3. That's what I love about these colors. They show up really well on there. Well, 3 times negative 3, that's just an equal, is negative 9. And then what we're going to do next is this. Then I'm going to take that negative 9 and plug this in my f function. So I'm going to do f of negative 9. Well, f is this here. It's this 2. My x is negative 9 minus 1. Well, 2 times negative 9 is negative 18. Don't get my negative sign there. Minus 1, which means my answer is in negative what? 19. That would be number 1, negative 19. So let's come over here. We're going to do this function here, number 3. I'm going to work the odds in this particular paper. So as we look at this one here, notice the g function says do h of 24 first. So I'm going to do the h function first. I'm trying to do these in blue. Do the h function first. So I'm going to replace this h of 24 equals, and since 24 squared plus 1. I took this function, replaced the x with the 24. Well, 24 is 576, plus 1 makes 577. That's not the answer, because now I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to put into the g function, g, my answer there of 577, which makes it, the function is 3 times 577. Boy, I love this because I'm a terrible writer. Which equals, and I'm going to go to my little handy paper here that I left over there, so I guess I'm not going to go to it. So 3 times 7 is 21, carry my 2. 3 times 7 is 21, carry the 2 makes that 3. Carry the 2 again. 3 times 5 is 15. So I got 1,731 for the answer for it. Now, I'm going to do this is number 5, g of f of 0. And once again, this f of 0 is inside the g, so I'm going to do f of 0 first. So I'm going to come up here, and with this f of 0 too, I got a lot like here. Let's change my colors up a little bit. Let's change this to a green just so that we can see not one of the others. So I'm going to do f of 0. So I'm going to come here to this function. F of 0 would be 2 times 0 minus 1. Well, what's 2 times 0? So 0 minus 1 makes that negative 1. Now that's not the answer. This negative 1 I'm now going to put in the g function. So now I'm going to go up here to this g function. G of negative 1 will be 3 times negative 1, which makes the answer then what? Negative 3. All right? So, and then let me kind of, everybody see that there? Hope you have that copy. You can pause your video if you're not. I'm going to trash these all out. Go back to this here so I can rotate my screen up a little bit. Because I still need to work problems 7 and 9. Go back to my little pen thing here. So let's work 7. Oh, I got a little bit of a problem here. Got to kind of go back and forth. All right? 7 says H2, F2. So what I might want to first off do is this. Uh-oh. Oh, might help if my shadow's not in the way. All right? I need my problem right here so I can see it. H of 2. So I'm going to come up here. This is h of 2 divided by f of 2. This one's a little bit different. Okay, so what we're going to do here is this. Let's go back to my blue. All right. I'm going to first off do h of 2. So h of 2 will be equal to that h function there squared plus 1. I'm going to put a 2 there. What's 2 squared? 4. And 4 plus 1 makes what? 5. So h of 2 is 5. But this time I'm not going to plug it in the other ones. What I'm going to do next is this. I'm now going to find f of 2. Well, f of 2 will be 2 times 2 minus 1. Well, that will be 4 minus 1, which makes what? 3. So here's what we have. So, let's put this even in a different color. So here's what we have. H of f of 2 is equal to this here. It's equal to the 5 from the blue. I'll tell you what, let's undo that one. Oops, I hope I get my head out of the, there. Let's put that back on the blue. That was blue, 5 divided by the 3. And that would be my answer right there. 5 divided by 3. For h of 2, h of f of 2. Woo! Nailed it. That's a lot. Hope you have that down. I'm going to trash this out of here just because I'm probably going to need all this room on here for this next problem right here. Okay? So this next problem right here, I want to start with this. Notice it says g, the whole thing is f plus h of negative 6. So I need to start with f plus h of negative 6. All right? I've been trying to start for most of the part with blue. So let's do f of negative 6. Well, that will be 2 times negative 6 plus 1, which makes it negative 12, plus 1, which makes negative 11. Right? That's the f of negative 6 is negative 11. I'm now going to do h of negative 6. I'm doing that second. H of negative 6 will be, come up here, it's going to be that squared plus 1, which makes it negative 6. Now negative times negative is positive, 36 plus 1, which makes that then what? 37. So here's what I have next. So my next step, go ahead and do this here. So what I have is this. F of negative 6. So f plus h of negative 6 equals, what's this thing put there? Equals negative 11 plus 37. All right? Well, negative 11 plus 37 is a positive 26. So now what I'm going to do is this. We're now going to come here, and let's do this right here. I'm now going to do g of 26. So when I come up here, g is what? 3 times whatever it is. So I'm going to put 26 right there. So 3 times 26, I believe, is 78. That would be my answer to number 9. Number 9 would then be 78. That would be the first part of this composition of functions.